Okay, good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and continue the story about my husband bringing women into our house. um, I've noticed on this YouTube that a lot of people get attention if they're attractive. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I wake up and I think about, okay, I can do it, do another portion today and, wash my face and everything, and it's all ashy and white. Sorry. And I really don't wear a lot of makeup. You see all the lashes stuff, take off all your eyelashes. You do all that stuff, it just ruins your face. So I really don't wear makeup. But yeah, I noticed that the attractive people get a lot of likes and subscribers, I guess. And my family, a lot of them don't even have YouTube, or, if they do, they don't really, use their channel. They don't log in. They may have it, but they don't really use it like that. So can't even get family to subscribe. So so I guess I'm not gonna have really many subscribers. So I'm just gonna, I guess, tell my story, because people that are already on this, platform, they may look at your videos or, kind of skip through it. They don't subscribe. They're not trying to subscribe. So I'm like, oh well, all I can do is just tell my story, and I guess let that be that. Let that be that. Not, I don't think I'll be able to use YouTube as I wanted. I wanted to be able to go live and start telling stories. So I'm gonna finish up these stories and probably not use it much anymore either, since nobody else uses YouTube. They tell me to get on TikTok, and I'm on TikTok, and I have like 1,200 or something like that followers or whatever, so I can go live on there. I can't get monetized because you need like 5,000 or more people or whatever. You have to be really popular, and I'm not that popular, even though I can go live. And Facebook, I don't know if I want to touch that, because a lot of family is on Facebook. I use Facebook basically for family, and I don't know if I want every single person to know my story yet. So I guess I'll finish doing a little bit of this on YouTube, and then after that, I won't use it again. And actually, yeah, I was one of those people. I've had YouTube for years, and this is the first time I'm actually using it. So I get it. Nobody really uses YouTube like that. We use YouTube for the music, for, getting information, things like that, and watching some of you guys' videos that's very informative. So I get it. A person like me, you're not really interested. We're boring, so it's not much anybody wants to do to listen to us. But all right, let me go ahead and finish this stuff up. Okay. I left off at the part where he got back home from Japan, and everything was weird. When we made it back home from picking him up from the Killeen, Fort Hood area, made it back home, everything was weird. It was just off. So, we were in the same room together, slept in the same room and everything, and it was just weird. So I asked him to move into the upstairs bedroom. Like, hey, it's uncomfortable. Why don't you move upstairs? He really didn't want to, he wasn't really wanting to do that. But I was like, since we're talking to other people and things like that, let's keep the, separation going, because I'm talking to guys, he's talking to women, which of course he lies and denies and says he's not. Crazy. But he does. He goes upstairs, and then he, you know, begins to be mean as always. Whenever he doesn't like something or he's doing something that he doesn't want me to know about, he's always mean. He just ignores me, don't talk, you know, just treat me any old kind of way. So he started doing that, and of course I don't like it. So I'm trying to find ways to make it work. Like, okay, if we're gonna live in the same space for right now, and, you know, do our own thing, and we have to see each other and things like that, let's make it as comfortable as possible, I would think. So he wasn't having it. So I, of course, always beg and plead for him to be nice. And let's see what happened with the females. Once he got back, I tried to have a truck done for him when he got back, but it wasn't ready. He has an old truck that he didn't want to get rid of or anything, and I got that truck painted for him, you know, just as a gift. You know, I love giving, so it was just a gift, just to give him something when he got back. And it took forever for that truck to be finished, to be, you know, painted the cowboy color blue, and, you know, I wanted to put the stickers, the cardboard stickers, everything on there. So actually that took like 2 years to be done, because the guy is always doing other things, and that's kind of wasn't important enough. It had insurance claims and all that stuff that he was getting out of the way, that he felt like, hey, I can work on it when I can. So Collins, when he came, he took it over, and I didn't have any more to do with it. I paid for the paint job and all that, and he went ahead and got the engine and stuff fixed. So he did that himself, and I was like, okay, you know, he said, thanks for, you know, that thought of getting it painted and everything. Thanks for doing that. So after that, let's see, we started, of course, we always eat together. That's strange thing is, like, we don't really do anything together at all, but we will go and eat somewhere together. Chili's, you know, Applebee's, wherever, Popeyes. We'll eat together. We're comfortable with eating with each other, if nothing else. After that, get home, and he's in his area, I'm in my area, and really not talking anymore. Okay, I didn't realize, at first, of course, I didn't realize he was bringing women in the house and fucking them upstairs, sleeping with them upstairs. I mean, I know he had done it here, you know, in the room in our area. So I didn't realize that he was doing that until, I don't know, I don't remember, but hopefully it'll come to me, because I need that information for this book. But somehow I found out that he was doing it. So I went and brought cameras. I put cameras in different areas of the house. And the dude is smart. He noticed cameras. It was hard to really hide anything. So it got to the point where I just stopped trying to hide it, and I just put the cameras in certain places. Everybody knew they were there, because he would find them, he would unplug them, cover them up, all that. But one particular time, he actually did. He was unpacking the military stuff, and dude put them stacked them right up, right in front of the cameras. And I saw it, but I didn't. Slow thinking, like always, slow thinking. I wasn't thinking of anything. I'm thinking he's just stacking his stuff up. No, he was stacking that stuff up to hide that camera, because the women would come through the door, the front door, and I couldn't see them walking up the stairs through the cameras. So afterwards, then I realized, he did that so he can hide the camera for anybody being watched walking the stairs or whatever. So I asked him about that. Oh, of course, lie and deny. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know it. I didn't know that or whatever. So I was like, all right, whatever. Um, and I think I moved the camera, or if I didn't move it, I made sure that if anything was in front of that camera or whatever, if I can go in that room and see, living room, and see if something was blocking the camera, I would immediately move it. Just like, no, this is not happening, dude. Come on, if you want to have a woman here, take them to an hotel or do something with them. Never. Okay, so then I continued to watch through the cameras, and I could get like images and stuff like that, but it's stuff that you can say, I don't know what that is or whatever. And my son's like, Mom, you need better cameras. I need better cameras. So really couldn't get that much concrete evidence on the cameras. So one thing happened, I knew it. I mean, women, we know, men too, we know when someone's cheating. We know when something's going on. We know that. The intuition, you know, when God gives you discernment, anything, you act on it. So one day he was at work, and God gave me that discernment to say, you know what's going on. So you go up there, them stairs, you go in that room, and you look. So I did. I went upstairs in the bed, and I ripped the sheets back and everything. Bam! Sex stains all over the sheets and everything, just like before in my room. Sex stains all over the sheets and everything. So ripped that sheet off and collected it, and I got it. I still have that sheet today. I still have that sheet. For evidence purposes or whatever, because he lies and denies everything. Everything he will lie about. He probably don't even care about that shit, because if I show it to anybody, he gonna lie. He doesn't care. He's just a common person. He don't care. Lie and deny. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And will walk off. So I still have the sheet. I took the sheet off. And then after that, it didn't matter. He continued. I still saw things. I still I probably have video. It's like, it's in the cloud though. On the chips thing, it's in the cloud. So I don't know. I hope that if I did pay for the cloud to get everything off, that I can get that from years later. I'm hoping I can. But anyway, a lot of that stuff is on the cloud with those cameras. Okay, so after that, it was close to our anniversary time. I think it was like my birthday area, his birthday, because mine's November, his December. Trying to talk to him more and things like that. And I'm beginning to feel like, you know, hey, I'm getting comfortable with him again. Crazy, I know. But you've been married a long time. You I don't know, it's crazy. You go back and forth and you get comfortable with each other, because what's comfortable for me is a certain thing, you know, him being nice sometimes, or just us doing things together, and you know, being with your husband. So I'm comfortable, and I'm saying, hey, you know, why don't we, because we were talking divorce. I was always up there screaming and about him bringing women in or him cheating or whatever, and yeah, boy, that dude didn't care. He'd sit there and let me scream or whatever, and he probably wouldn't listen to nothing I was saying. But I would do all of that, and then I would, you know, later on, after, you know, just doing stuff together or whatever, I wanted to try and, you know, see if the marriage could work. Like, let's work on this, because we're gonna lose so much more if we do divorce. Like, you have to split everything up, sell the house, or don't sell the house. And I don't want to. I want this house to be for my kids. This is a 4,000 square foot house. At the time, it was 7 bedrooms, 3 baths, and I've made it kind of like a triplex. Even though It's still considered a single family. So it's a really big house. And I want to keep my house. I found this house. I want to keep it. But I don't have the finances. Getting a hot flash, y'all. I'm sorry. Hot flash. So I'm trying to cool myself off. But anyway, I want to keep my house. I found it. I love my house. I want it's a fixer-upper, you know, making it like I want it. So when you get divorced, you have to mess everything up and sell things and do things. And the land, we have land, we'd have to, you know, decide, well, I would get the land. You know, so you have to decide to sell things, do things, whatever. Everything would be messed up. And it's crazy. It's a headache. But anyway, I was trying to say, let's be friends, you know, let's try to work it out. So he actually, because he actually doesn't want the divorce, which is strange. He doesn't want a divorce. And I know because it's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her, get it. You know, just like I was trying to explain. So he was like, all right, you know, we could do that. Okay, I asked for a ring, another ring. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's start fresh. I want a new ring, blah, blah, blah. And he got that for me. He got me a new ring. I love it. It's beautiful. And I was like, hey, and this is one of the signs in the back of my head that I was thinking, yeah, dude really is not going to be into this. And I should have, well, I said it, but I was hoping I would be wrong. But I was saying, I said, well, why don't you get a new ring? Let's both get a new ring. And he was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need another ring. Okay. He stopped wearing his wedding band like in 2018, 2019. So he stopped wearing his a long time ago. He wears a ring that my daughter got him for Father's Day, I think, years ago. He wears that on his wedding finger. He doesn't wear his wedding band. People might think that, but he doesn't. Dude's been checked out for years. He's been checked out for years. He hasn't worn his wedding band since, I believe, I think last time was his birthday when we was at the park. And that's the last time I believe I saw pictures or video of him with the ring on around that time. So anyway, got my ring, updated my ring, and thinking, okay, you know, let's move forward. And I even asked him if he was gonna be faithful. I said, are you gonna be faithful? Are you really gonna try at this? You know, are we gonna try and, you know, be together and be faithful to each other? I was hoping that he was honest and that that's something that he would want to do. I was really hoping that, but he lied. He lied, and I tried to believe him, wanted to believe him. So, but it didn't happen. I was faithful and still am faithful even to this day. I committed to trying to make my marriage work. This is what I wanted to do because I want to save everything that we built and that we have. It's important to me. Family is important to me. So I was trying, and I'm still faithful now to this day, even though we're not, you know, together. We're separated at this point. So after that, we started trying to do things together and things like that. Okay, I'll skip a little bit because these videos are really, really long and I don't think anybody looks at them. But these stories run long. The story is going to be 20 minutes. Anyway, okay, I'll skip all the way over to our anniversary trip. Our anniversary trip. No, let me back up. Let me back up just a little bit. Let me back up because I think this is a significant part. It's important. It never happened before, so I kind of want to put it out there. It's a little violent, but it happened. Um, his birthday is in December, so honestly, I wasn't thinking. I'm like, I get crazy. I get crazy when I'm trying to discuss something or communicate. Because I'm a communicator. I'm a talker. I can talk. We can discuss things. He's not. He don't say nothing. He's learned to be silent and ignore. He ignores to no end. He can ignore you to no end. He can go through days of ignoring you. That's hard for me. I don't understand that. I don't know how people do that, but that's really hard for me. Okay, so I wasn't thinking his birthday. We're arguing. I'm like, like, let's get this right. Let's try to figure it out or whatever. And he didn't listen, didn't care. I don't know. Just, dude is just horrible. So, one particular night, I was trying to get something across, like listen to me or whatever, something. I was trying to get something across, whatever it was, trying to show him or do something. I was like, come on or whatever, get on board or whatever it was, can't remember. I didn't even realize, oh yes I did, I did realize it was his birthday because we bought things for his birthday. Even my sister bought a small cake and everything. And I was presenting the cake and things like that to him and asking him or something. I don't remember. It's all crazy right now. I don't really remember everything. But I do remember is that when he got home, it's like he wasn't interested. He didn't care. This beat is weird. It's like he wasn't interested. He didn't care. It was like, whatever. He wasn't trying to hear me do anything or whatever. Find out later why. Okay, so that night I was blocking him from going upstairs, like, listen to me please. I'm like begging. I beg a lot with him, and that's horrible. I have to beg. I beg him a lot. And he was like ignoring me, or whatever. And I got mad. I got mad and started screaming like I do when I get mad because he's ignoring me. I can't get anything across or whatever. So I was screaming or whatever, and I can't remember if I was pushing on him. I don't know. Like, listen to me. You can't go upstairs or whatever this and that. Listen to me or whatever. So then he was trying to get out and go the other way. So he moved out the way or whatever. And then he goes out the door and then I'm trying to like, why won't you listen? Why won't you, like, listen to me or whatever? I mean, if it hurts me, you should be able to be interested in and figure it out or whatever it is I'm trying to ask of you or whatever. So I'm asking him to listen or whatever I was saying. I can't remember. I'm not word for word because I don't even remember what I was saying. I just know it was a horrible situation. So I don't remember what I got. I did not know I hit him because I talk with my hands. And I think I had my keys or he had his keys or something like that. But I was probably doing something and he said the keys hit him. I did not know that the keys hit him. I didn't know that. And wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know the keys hit him. So he got mad and he pushed me. And I'm like, whoa, why'd you push me? And he got mad. That's when he got verbal, because he wasn't saying anything. He got verbal. And I get mad and I'm in his face or whatever. Why you pushing me or whatever? It's not. So he's arguing, you hit me or whatever. I didn't hit you. I didn't know that me swinging my arms or me talking with my arms, that I had my keys or whatever, and it hit him. I truly, honestly, I did not know that. So then we're arguing and whatever, because I'm mad because he pushing me and everything. He pushed me against the wall and all that. I'm like, what the hell? So, okay, somebody's calling. I gotta make another video. I'll be right back.